All right. Welcome everyone to Otaco Time, where we talk about pop culture and anime. As always, I am your host, Cloud, and I'm joined by my lovely co-hosts, Norethald and Conchitas. We got a pretty fun episode for you guys today. But we'll get into that as we go on. We got some stuff that we want to discuss. Finally, Chainsaw Man. We're gonna get to that after like 2 weeks of saying we're gonna
I
talk
know.
about it.
Yeah.
Um, but for right now, just how you guys doing?
Pretty
Oh,
good. I mean, I think we should also mention, do we all have our tacos this time?
yeah,
I
I got a taco.
I don't
Where
have
are your
my tacos.
tacos? Ah,
Uh,
Cloud.
What?
We've literally been talking about this for like an hour.
don't
I
worry.
I don't know why you're so surprised. Tacos, but unfortunately,
Oh
yeah,
my
I don't
god.
have tacos. I brought tacos like 2 weeks ago when we were trying to do it, and then none of you guys had them.
And then we
So
didn't have them. I know, but we
Mm,
talked about it. All right. Well, anyway, Northall, you have tacos today, right?
Yep, I
All
do.
right. All right. What kind of tacos do you have?
I got asada right in front of me. Uh,
okay, that's a classic.
Like,
I like
I
it.
had chicken and pastor, and I was gonna get some lengua, but I already had too many.
you had like 10 tacos.
Yeah, I did. I got 9 tacos for my.
Damn. There's no
That's
other way to do it. I
that's a lot of
got
tacos.
I guess that these are like carne asada. I just made these. But my partner made steak yesterday and it actually was super good. Or he made like flank steak. So I think that's carne
Okay,
asada.
yeah,
I don't know,
yeah,
man.
Yeah, I think it
yeah,
is.
But yeah, I think like skirt steak or flank steak. I'm not sure. It's pretty good, not gonna lie, but
So
anyway,
you
yeah.
got so you got homemade tacos then.
Yeah, I made them
yeah,
myself.
Damn, that sounds
I
pretty
mean,
good.
there's not
yeah.
much to it. You just, tortilla.
So me-
I feel you.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
All right,
All
All
right.
right.
All
We will
right.
be right
we're
back.
gonna take a short break.
All right.
We'll be back.
Put up technical difficulties.
Take a bite of my taco.
Okay, we're good.
All right, yeah, we're back. Okay.
Yeah.
We had a little technical difficulty. Producer San had to come in and let us know that we are not on the right Discord channel, so we had to move.
Mm-hmm.
We can't risk, I don't know, someone coming in
Yeah.
and randomly saying some weeaboo stuff we don't agree with.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's mostly why we have a locked
Yeah.
Discord channel. It's not bad. It's good that it happened early on. We're just vibing, eating tacos.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been
Uh,
pretty hungry.
yeah. One thing I did do this week, which was kind of different, I bought
Mm-hmm.
some ladybugs. They finally came in.
Ladybugs?
Ladybugs.
Like
Because,
like the insect?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So like I buy like I buy like a
All
thing with like
right.
300 of them because I grow peppers and tomatoes. So
Oh, okay.
so like I make like salsa or whatever and stuff with them in a truck. So they were being ransacked and destroyed by aphids. And
Oh,
so
Mm.
I tried sprays, they kept coming back. So I finally was just like, I'm gonna get some ladybugs. I felt like it was like Attack on Titan. When they started
Ladybug edition.
the Ladybug edition, like they came in and like I was just watching it like up close and I was like, what are they doing? And you just see like pulling them and I was like, oh my god. I was like, all right. I was like, well, do your duty. Next day, they were down by like half. Keeps going down and down. I'm just
Oh
like, well,
man.
I caused this. I
Those
felt
those
like such a
ladybugs are
villain.
doing work, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
So
man. I've actually bought ladybugs a couple times. It's not that weird.
Oh yeah,
You
no,
can like
see,
go to
What
Lowe's
did you
or
go to
like Home
Amazon
Depot. No,
and just
you
two
literally
day
just it's
shipping
2 days
those
shipping.
things?
I mean, that's probably what Northall did,
yeah.
but you can also just go to Lowe's and like you just buy them in a little bag. And
Oh really?
it's yeah, they have like a well, at least at my local one, and so they'll have them in like packs of 500, but it's really sad because you get like 500 ladybugs and like half of them are dead already. So
Oh
you're just like,
Yeah.
oh. And then you go home and you like let them loose, and yeah, they just feast.
yeah.
It's crazy.
It is, but it makes things so much better.
Yeah, it really
Okay.
does.
Okay. Well, I'm
Uh,
not I'm not the botanist that you guys are. So I mean,
yeah,
cool, cool. I'm glad your
I'll send you
tomatoes and your
videos next
peppers
time.
are doing well.
yeah.
Yeah, show me your little
I'll show you some plant
ladybugs
pics.
ransacking your plants.
Oh
Aphid.
yeah, they're rancid. Yeah, they're destroying those aphids. All right.
For sure. Now let's get down to what
Let's
the
get down to
people want to
business.
hear. We're finally getting to it. It's our Chainsaw Man discussion.
Okay.
We I'm pretty sure we've all read the first 10 chapters, correct? We can discuss the first 5 if we
No,
need
no,
to.
no, no. You can go through
6,
the
what?
10.
You know what? Let's just
I'm
do the
totally cool.
10.
Yeah, just do the 10. I've got it up to 7.
I got up to 6.
Oh my god. Okay, we're doing the 5
Oh my
already.
gosh.
All right. Well, you know what? We're
I'm
just
so
doing it
mad at
live.
us right
Okay.
now.
I I expected more from the team, but I guess not. Okay.
Do a
All
live
right.
reading.
Oh man.
We could. We could. We're a
We
little
should have
low
been
on
reading
we're a
instead of
little low on
talking about
content this week.
anime
It's a pretty
waifus.
slow week. But we'll get to that if we
No,
ever
no.
need to. All right.
But yes, okay.
We'll just boil it down to the first 5 chapters. All right, just
Alright.
first impressions on Chainsaw Man.
Well,
Northald, go
yeah.
first.
Yeah, go
So
first.
so yeah, so it's it has a good intro and it's pretty impactful. Uh
Hmm.
but it feels like it's just been done before. It just hit that shock factor in the beginning because the spoilers or whatever. So when he gets all cut up in the beginning in pieces,
Mhm.
like I get that as being like the shock factor and all the gore and all that stuff, but then it like dies down for like the next couple chapters until like chapter 6 or something like or 7. Like after he meets like Power, right?
Mhm.
That's the chick name. Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
that her
that's her
name?
name.
Yeah.
Okay.
Power. Yeah.
Every time when I heard that, it just reminded me like My Hero with
Oh, with
Lemillion.
Mirio. Yeah.
Yeah. Say yelling Power. Like I
Every
was
time
like,
he
oh
gut punches a child. Yep.
yep. But yeah, I want to see where it goes. Obviously, I'm gonna keep reading it, but it didn't hit me as hard. Like I thought it was gonna be like more like high gear. Like just escalating more and more.
Okay. Okay.
I think
Conchitas,
it's
did you have that same impression, or what were you
I
thinking?
mean not really actually cuz I started reading it when I was like waiting for a hair appointment, and I was like sitting
Okay.
down and I was like, all right, I'm gonna just, because I'm like, I'm waiting. I got nothing to do. Like, let me just read these chapters. And I mean, I was only waiting for like a little bit and I like blew through like those 5 chapters. I never went back, but like, I still blew through the 5 chapters really quickly. So, um, I can definitely see like what you're saying, Northald, because I kind of felt like it was, and I don't know why I'm just comparing it so much to Jujutsu Kaisen, and I don't know if it's just because it's giving me very similar vibes, like, and so like right off the bat, it's like you've got your like protagonist, and then you've got like the girl in the group, and then they introduce the like moody guy, and like and that's kind
Yeah.
of how I felt with like I mean I think with like tons of shonen we kind of get that same formula of like the girl, the protagonist, and then the moody friend.
Yeah.
And so um but I mean, I enjoyed it. Like I really liked it. I thought it was interesting. It's definitely, yeah, it got gory really really fast, but I really liked, at least the thing that I focused on was on the just like the story of him and like his little devil of Pochita.
Yeah.
A
Oh,
cheetah?
They're so cute.
yeah, like they're so cute. Like I don't know if it's a she or they were just super cute, and then they're gone in the first chapter, and I was so
Yeah.
like upset. I was just like, really? Really? You introduced this cute ass character and then they're gone. And so, but I think that that kept me going because I was just kind of like, all right, I want to see how like Pochita lives on like in this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um
So what was your impression on the girl Power?
oh yeah, I hate her, dude. Like I just don't like her.
No.
like
Those are some fighting words.
Those are
like she
fighting
she
words.
she she, she seems okay to me, but she's a bit too feral, and
Oh.
I don't know, like I haven't
Wait,
gotten
wait,
to that
wait.
part.
Wait. I think
Like
I'm thinking
too
of a
too
different
wild.
girl. The crazy girl or
The girl with the
who's
horns,
the
I mean, all the girls are pretty crazy.
blue-haired girl.
blue haired girl.
She's like the top like devil hunter.
Oh, you mean
Um
Makima? The
Is it
girl with the
Makima?
crazy eyes?
Yes.
She
Makima,
doesn't. She
I
doesn't
don't.
have blue hairs, by the way. She has like red
She
hair.
doesn't? I
No,
don't
I'm
know
pretty
why.
sure
I
it's red.
thought she just gave me like blue hair vibes. But I mean, blue hair girls always
Oh
lose, so
yeah,
maybe you're right.
she has like reddish hair. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's red
Okay,
hair.
so then I'm thinking about her. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The one that he pretty much like gives a hug to, right? That the moody guy
Oh
is all obsessed with. He's like, "What? You
Yes.
yeah.
hugged her?" Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's her.
Yeah, her I didn't like. The feral one, I'm kind of like meh about. I'm just kind of like, all right, she's like the crazy strong one. I want to learn more about her because she's very similar to Chainsaw Man, right? Like they're, I think, because he's got like a devil in him, and so does she. Or like a devil has taken over her body, but she has like a lot of control over it.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
that's
what
what
it
it
is,
Yeah.
is.
right?
A
Yeah, yeah,
devil, yeah, a devil has control over her body, but she's very sentient. She's like a
yeah,
sentient
yeah.
devil.
Okay.
Right. Whereas Chainsaw Man's like different because it's
He's more of like a
like a
hybrid where
partnership.
he's
Yeah,
half devil, half human, which is why like Makima, she's like, "Oh, you smell like a human, but you also smell like a devil."
like a devil.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, yeah, she's okay. I want to learn more about her and just kind of like, what maybe like what type
Okay.
of person they were before they got taken over by the devil. Um,
Mhm.
but yeah, was it Makima? Makima?
That's Makima, yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
like
Makima.
her.
Learn her name because
I don't.
when the anime comes out, she's
Yeah, you're right.
everyone's gonna simp
uh,
over her.
Everyone, I know, and
um
maybe that's why I
I
don't
got
like
two
her.
words for you,
I
woof
never liked the
woof.
main girl.
Wolf
Woof
Woof
woof.
woof.
Damn, oh my
What?
god.
Just just
Yeah. Yeah,
just
because
be
she treats him
prepared.
like a dog.
That's why. I think that's why I don't like her. Because I'm just like, man, this girl, she's like, I ain't trying to call girls by the B word, but like, man, that's what she is. Like, I just don't like her. Especially because I like Chainsaw Man so much. I feel like he's super. I don't know. He's cute. He's sweet. Like he's had such a hard life, and he's his dog died. Like,
Yeah.
that
Oh
really
no.
that really hit. But don't want to talk about
Oh,
it.
for sure. Yeah,
But
no.
yeah,
Wolf
but
wolf.
like yeah, woof woof. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, those are like my initial impressions. I
Hey,
don't know,
Northald,
Cloud.
I thought that you were gonna say something about the characters too, were you?
Um, so like Makima, she's all right. The one thing that bothers me is that she gives me too much of like a princess vibe. Like
Mm.
she's
Yeah.
just up there, and I don't know if it's gonna catch up to her like later on, like being arrogant like that. So
Hmm.
that's the one thing that I'm worried about. For Chainsaw Man, the main guy, forgot his name, but he he seems it's kind of messed up in a way because of the way that she's treating him like a
Hmm.
dog. And since he had like a rough life, you know, not like he has like a mental illness or anything, but like
Yeah.
he's like a damaged person. And
You're right.
so
Mhm.
she's taking advantage of that. And I didn't like that too much. So
Yeah, I don't like that either. I was like,
because
eh,
I get
just be.
she's like, oh yeah, you can have whatever you want, eat whatever you want. He's just like, no one's ever done that for me before. And
Hmm.
so uh what's it called? It's not like a Stockholm syndrome or anything like that, but it feels similar where she's taking him in, but and then she's just being friendly to him and trying to get his side. And I don't know if she's gonna just like either betray him or whatnot, just because she pretty much said she's like, well, if you do anything wrong or like you mess up, you're pretty much like trash in the long term.
Yeah.
She's like, I'll get
Mm.
rid of you. So
Yeah, yeah. Like if he refuses to hunt, they're gonna kill
yeah,
him. Yeah. Although I am so yeah, I guess like for like first impressions, it's cool. Like it's
yeah,
not I don't see like the hype, but I will say that I've been hearing a lot about the specific like author and apparently like his stories just like they go at like to places that you don't expect them to go to and there's like a lot of like you think they're going one way with like their story and then it's like a completely different turn. So I mean I heard that with like Fire Punch, which is one of their other works, and then they just have that one shot recently, the Look Back, and apparently it's the same thing where it's just
Mm.
like the I forgot who said I was watching like some YouTuber or something, but they were saying that like they don't know if he's like a genius or he's like literally insane because of the way that his like stories go.
Stories are
So
turning out.
yeah. They were just like just with his stories and the way that he. So I mean, I'm curious to see how, because I mean, starting off, it's pretty ordinary, you know. It's just kind of like, all right, it's a good shonen, like pretty like a good
yeah,
shonen manga, but nothing that like I would expect 10 million views like on the trailer. You know what I mean?
Alone. Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
So.
for sure. I think it starts off pretty simple just for the fact that I think it's trying to capture that shonen audience.
Mhm.
And then once it does, it's just like, it's like I got you. And then it starts gonna be like showing you different things where it's gonna be that aspect where I don't think you expect it to go one direction. I think in the first episode I mentioned that this manga is very much about expectations versus reality.
Mhm.
And I think that still holds true. Even from like when I reread the first 10 chapters because I thought we were going to talk
Yeah.
about it. And so
I'll do the
and
next
so
time next week.
yeah. And then after these like 6, 7 chapters you haven't read, it does kind of change your perspective on some things that I won't say. Like
Okay.
all I will say is that you will get a little bit more power backstory in the next few chapters
Okay. Okay, that's good.
to kind of just understand her character a little bit better.
A little bit more. Yeah.
Hmm. Sorry, I
Yeah.
think I cut you
yeah.
off, Northall. What were you gonna say?
Alright. The best thing about this, it's not another isekai.
Did you have? Did you think it was gonna be an
No,
isekai?
Another
no, no.
isekai?
Isekai burnout. That's it. I'm glad. I'm glad that it's something different where they just toss you into the world, give you a little exposition about it, and then just go with it. That's why I had to say that that was good for the beginning of it.
Yeah, for sure. I can see that. Overall, though, I think like rereading it, I started noticing like more small details that
Mm-hmm.
will be kind of more explored later on in terms of like some of the characters, specifically like Makima. And I was like,
Oh, okay.
oh, okay. I didn't know that they referenced something that she did later on, like so early on in the
Mhm.
manga. Um, so I saw some like pretty nice foreshadowing from the author there. And it's
Oh,
interesting that you said
interesting.
that he is either a genius or insane. That
Or
just
just
makes me want to
insane.
read his other stuff more. So
Yeah.
I'll probably read that.
Yeah. I mean, I heard like a quick synopsis of Fire Punch and I mean, have either of you heard of it?
Just like
Heard of
briefly,
it, yeah.
what about
Apparently
it?
it's about like I don't think I'm probably gonna like chop it up because don't remember too much. But it's pretty much about like this guy who like I think he's like the villain and he like creates fire, but the fire doesn't go out until like it completely burns whatever it goes through, right? So if it's burning like a house, the fire won't stop, like you can't stop it until it's done burning the house or whatever. And so
Hmm,
so there's these two characters and like the one of the guys, he's pretty much immortal, like he can't die, like he just completely like regenerates, and so he ends up being burned by this person's fire that never goes out unless it's done burning whatever it's burning, but he never like dies, so
okay.
he's
Oh,
just constantly on fire. And so like I see your interest has been piqued. I see you
And
guys are like,
yeah.
does he
oh,
punch people?
I'm assuming he punches people.
Oh, okay. So you don't know.
Okay.
But that's sort of what I know about it so far. But it definitely piqued my interest. But apparently it doesn't go in the direction that you think it's gonna go. So it's not just gonna be like a typical fighting, like
Hmm.
like you think Fire Punch, you think that he's gonna be like some kind of, I don't know, hero or whatever. But apparently it really explores the idea of like immortality and like someone who never dies and stuff like that. And so I don't know, it sounded super interesting, and it's from the same creator, and so I was like, huh, that sounds, caught my interest a little bit more than like Chainsaw Man did. I'm sure I'll probably read both, but
Hmm.
that's one of the ones that I want to read
Yeah. I
soon.
will say that Chainsaw Man specifically, I feel gets way better over time. I
Yeah.
think it doesn't. I don't think like the first couple chapters are enough to kind of dictate whether it's gonna be like super good or not. But like the
Mhm.
more you read it, that's what I found. At least the first time I was reading it, I was just like, this
Yeah.
is getting more interesting the longer it goes on.
Yeah.
And so I think we just got to keep reading it. If anybody
I'm
is
sorry.
planning to read it,
I'm sorry we let you
we'll
down.
continue to keep reading it. If anything we've said
We
piqued
keep
your interest, definitely read it, and maybe we'll keep talking about it if these
Yes.
two read the chapters we
No.
agreed to read. But we'll move on from this onto our good
What
old
did we
segment of the week
watch?
of what we watch. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, what did
Yeah.
y'all enjoy this week? Should I start?
Yeah.
Yeah, you start since
All
I
right,
think you didn't have that much to watch
I didn't have
apparently.
much. Okay, so this week I really focused more on reading, and I'll talk more about. I'll give a little update on the my mangas from last week. So I didn't really watch too much, but I watched Vinland Saga, and Vinland Saga is not considered an oldie, right?
No.
No.
It's just a couple years old, but it's definitely like older. I guess it came out in 2019. Was it 2019 or
The
2018?
anime?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like 2019, I believe.
Yeah, so I started watching it because, well, Cloud, you love Vinland Saga.
I love Vinland Saga, I do.
You love Vinland Saga.
I do.
And uh every now and then I'll just like start watching like videos on YouTube about different types of anime. I really like Giguk's videos on anime, and so I was watching his Vinland Saga video and I was like, "You know what? I need to watch this finally." And so I'm not that far in. I'm only like eight episodes in, 8 or 9.
Hmm.
Um, and yeah, I mean it's good. I don't know if it's just because it's definitely more of like a stereotypical like manly show. I mean, I think all people can enjoy this show, but I feel like if it's got like history. It's like a historical drama, and it's like Vikings, and it's a lot more like fighting focus and stuff. Well, no, it's not, but like there's a lot of it's pretty gory. Um, so I mean, I'm watching it, but I'm not like super into it yet. We'll
Yeah.
see. We'll see. Um,
Okay.
but so viewers, in case I don't know if you've watched the Vinland Saga or if you know about Vinland Saga, but Cloud, can you give a quick description? It's pretty much like
It's hard to give a
it's
description
hard to
of.
just give a description, right?
It's basically a revenge story.
It is
Um, and I
of
don't
a
want to.
son.
I don't want to go more into it because and now we're going into spoiler territories. But it's basically just like a son trying to get revenge.
For his
Um,
father's
and so he's just
for his
following.
father.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's trying to get revenge for his father.
and
Um,
I think that's the quickest way to explain what the story's about. I think it
yeah,
becomes a little bit more than that towards the end of it.
I think so too. I think one thing that I am really enjoying about it is that it is quite sad. Like it's just I'm watching it and I'm just like, man, this is just sad. Like every single episode, I'm just like, oh, this poor kid. Like, you're just kind of watching the main character just kind of follow this path that's not necessarily like honestly not really the path that his father wanted for him. And so I don't know, that's not too much spoiler, right?
No, I don't think
No,
so.
No,
no, no. Yeah.
this is not spoiling it for me yet. So
Right, okay. Wait, you haven't watched it either?
no.
All
You gotta
right.
watch it.
I
You gotta watch it.
But it's
I feel
about
like
revenge.
it's about
Revenge,
revenge.
all caps.
revenge.
It's the embodiment of what? I got
I
producer
wouldn't.
son in
Yeah,
my
producer
ears right
San
now.
is trying to get us to say something, but it's kind of spoilery, so I'm not going to.
Okay.
Um,
Uh,
All
but
right.
otherwise,
okay,
it's
okay.
yeah, he's trying to get revenge for his dad.
It's a revenge
Um,
story, yeah.
and it's about a character, sort of like it's about a character's descent into madness.
Yeah. And it's sad because it's justified. Like you understand why they're doing what they're doing, but at the same time you're just like, "No, honey, just go home." Like no. Okay, it's yeah, definitely worth a watch. I did just want to and I know Cloud, I told you that there's like one thing that bothers me about it and you were
Yeah,
like,
what was
"What?"
that?
It's perfect. It's so because
Yeah, go
I mean,
ahead.
it's an anime, everyone speaks Japanese, right? It's all in Japanese.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah,
okay. I know what you're gonna hint at.
but
Yeah.
in the show, like it's pretty much you have Vikings that speak like Nordic, and then you have like people that speak English, I guess, or like people are speaking different languages. And so when you're watching it, like there's supposed to be like language barriers, but it's all Japanese. So you're kind of just like there was definitely one part where I was watching it and I was just kind of like, is he not understanding them? And then
Yeah.
eventually I was like, they do say like, oh, I don't think he speaks the language. And then I was like, oh, okay. But they're like literally just speaking Japanese the entire time. So
Yeah.
I feel like that's it. It's nitpicky, but it does like bother me
Okay, no,
sometimes. I'm
yeah,
just
I
kind of
agree
like,
with that. I thought you were
oh,
gonna say something else about like the story or the characters or something. But I
no, no.
100% agree with that actually. I've had that same complaint where I was like, I feel like this show would definitely benefit from like a German or Dutch dub
Right? Yeah.
and
Yeah.
like an English dub or something because it is a little like weird when they're just like, you know, saying these Nordic names,
Yeah.
but in Japanese.
Yeah. Thorfinn.
Aşinado
Uh,
Thors.
Thorfinn.
Thorfinn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely worth the watch. I'll keep watching and then I think once I finish it, I'll definitely talk a little bit more about my impressions and stuff.
good.
All
All
right.
right.
Yeah, what did you two watch?
Well,
What do you want to talk about, Northall?
I don't know what you want to go first with, man. I see.
We let's start off with Remake Our Life first.
Okay.
We'll save the best for last.
God. All right. So what about remake our life? It's hidden, right? Taking that
I'm still
nostalgia.
really liking it. There's apparently like a lot of complaints about it being really cliche and everything.
Oh.
I'm just enjoying it. I don't really have those same complaints. Are the cliches there? Yeah, but
Yeah.
it doesn't really bother me.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me either. And just it hits different because the character it's in 2006 and that's like their first year in college. And that was my first year in college.
Yeah, he
Oh
said
my
that was
And
you.
gosh,
so I'm just
Grandpa.
like,
No,
yeah,
just kidding.
grandpa's
No, I'm
talking right
kidding.
now.
Back in my
uh,
day.
back in my day. And so it's just like, even all the references. So one of the characters, she does like karaoke. And so she sings the song. And so when the song started, I knew exactly what song it was. And so it was Freckles from Rurouni Kenshin. It was the intro song because it starts off really
Mm.
hard and then it goes into like a lighthearted tune. And so it's just like as soon as I heard like the guitar going, I was like, no, no way, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. And then as the story progresses within the last episode that just got released, the same girl, they get her to sing in a concert, right? And
Mhm.
so uh Kyoto Animation, they've done a lot of stuff. So they did, I think they did Rurouni Kenshin. They've also done The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya, which the song that she sings is the song for like one of the main songs from the show. And so it starts off with like a drum beat and then it goes into a guitar. And as soon as I heard that, like I was kind of anticipating like something to hit again. Uh and then as soon as I heard it, I just like exclaimed, I was like, I knew it, I knew it. Like Mies came over, she's like, what's going on? And I was like, oh, it's the best song. It's hitting me so what so good. And she's like, oh, that weeb shit again, huh? I was like, God. But yeah, they also put out like a graphic just because of that episode as a collab. So they put one of the
Yeah,
characters in
that's
Haruhi's outfit.
that's the
But
picture
Oh,
we have
that's what
up
that
right now.
was. That's why
Yeah.
yeah,
you were like freaking out about it. You were like,
yeah,
oh.
I was like drooling. I was like, oh, and so far, I think she's best girl. So I don't know if you agree with
I
me, Cloud.
Oh,
I
okay.
like her the most. The general public seems not to like her, but I don't care. I like her
I
the
don't care.
yeah.
I'm down with it.
The only
Uh,
issue is that she's a blue-haired, short, specifically short-haired, blue-haired girl, and
Oh,
yeah,
and we know the
we
trope.
know.
yeah,
Yep,
The blue-haired
we
girl
know
never
where.
wins.
yeah. She's gonna come
So
in second.
she's gonna come in second. She's gonna try. She's gonna be like right at the finish line, but then
Is it
the
a
other
harem?
girl's gonna
I thought it
what?
wasn't.
No.
No, it's
No,
not harm.
there's a
No,
love triangle ish.
it started. It's
Mm-hmm.
like starting to
Yeah.
develop a love triangle. I wouldn't say it's the main focus of it so far.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like another factor to the story, but
Yeah.
it's not forced. It's just there. So like any young adult, guy, girl, right? You start working with people, you start getting close, you get a little flirty with the person, some feelings might develop, you know, type of
Yeah,
thing.
so it's like it's a natural progression in the
It's a
show.
natural progression. You get like when you're younger and stuff, or even like now, you get some of that attention when you're single and
Mm.
stuff, and you go, "Oh, is this person into me?" Like, and then you
I
kind of
think
just,
Chris or Northall speaking from experience.
yeah, I am
Yeah.
speaking from experience.
So you get a little
So
flirty.
you get a little flirty, you go with the flow, and then it's just like so that's where the love triangle comes into play because oh, you could be friendly with one person and then it could be like
Mm.
one-sided and they take it the
Hmm.
wrong way. So that's kind of where that love triangle's going. So
All right, all right.
Yeah, it's funny because that's one of the complaints I saw that people are like, "What? They just like DMC? It's not natural." The progress, and I'm just like, okay, these guys have never
yeah,
had
I'm
a
like,
girlfriend.
Have
like,
never been in
They've never
relationships or
been
have
in a
never had
Yeah.
relationship.
friends.
yeah, because like they're in college, they're in the same like house together. It's
Hmm.
because they don't have like the individual dorms. It's just a house, so they're housemates, and then they work with each other on projects, so they're with each other a lot of the time.
Yeah, I feel like
So
just because it's not on screen, like that stuff is we can assume that stuff's happening off screen.
Right,
yeah,
yeah.
Like the bonding and everything that's happening.
Hmm.
yeah, because like even like one of the characters, they show it for like maybe like 5 minutes out of the episode, and they work with each other too at like a convenience store.
Ah,
So
Mhm.
okay,
it's just
okay.
like there's
So much time together.
yeah, it's like you're spending a lot of time with each other, things are bound to happen. It's not gonna just come out of nowhere. So
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, in those aspects, I'm definitely just like still enjoying it. I think that's
yeah,
why, at least for me, it wasn't cliche or shoved in or shoehorned in. Because I was
yeah,
just like, no, it makes sense that if you're spending literally all your time with someone, you're eventually gonna either develop some feelings or just like, I don't know, just randomly hook up,
yeah,
you know?
Yeah. Especially in college. Come on, man.
yeah.
Yeah, especially in college. Like, oh my God. People are so horny in college, dude.
Everyone's horny. Oh
yeah.
man. All right. So
So
Cloud, I see you have a controversial opinion about girlfriend
What?
I
Is this controversial?
is
in
it?
this podcast.
All right, yeah. So as just some general background, the first time we all saw girlfriend, we all thought it was trash and we should just drop it.
But like good
But
trash.
Northald
Uh,
started watching it, and then I started watching it again. It's actually
uh,
kind of good.
yeah, it is. Like this last episode, this dude is a chat.
He's a giga Chad.
He's
I
a
don't
gig.
know how else
They
to
shouldn't
describe
even
him.
draw him with that pointed chin. They should draw him with the
Um,
biggest fucking chin ever.
yeah.
Like, so where we left off the last time was that the blonde haired girl. She was like, "I'm gonna be your girlfriend too," right?
Yeah, she's a e-girl.
Yeah, she girl.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You expect, since with the other two girls, he's gonna be like, "Yeah, okay, bring him into arm." But he straight up was just like, "No, I like the two other girls too much. I there's no reason for me to get with you." So he's like, "No." He like straight up tells her nah,
Dang.
Yeah.
and he drives her nuts.
Dang. He
Because
rejected
he
her?
rejects this girl, and I mean, like, this girl's got big old titties.
She
Yeah,
got
She's an
plot.
e-girl. She's got
she's
money.
she straight up tells him, "You could fondle my boobs right now," and they're G cups. And like the other girls are like, she's like, A B, like counting, like going through the
They're like
alphabet. And
ABs.
she's like, that's bigger than me. She's like, she beat me. And he totally just
Oh my
he's
God.
like, nah, no,
Yeah,
nah, I'm
this
cool.
this Chad's like, nah, I like the boobies I have right now.
Yeah, he straight up,
Dang.
he pretty
What an
much says that.
honorable
I think
chat.
So
oh
yeah,
man. And then this girl was thirsting, saying like, I'm gonna pay your rent because I make
yeah,
e-girl money.
Oh
Like
my
what? I'll pay your
gosh.
utilities. Shoot, I'll pay for all the food. And he's like, nah, I can't do that. And
Did
it
you
just
did
straight up
either of
rejects.
you have like a moment where you were just like, "Come on, man.
Yeah,
no,
Change
I
her."
did. I was
you
like,
did.
what? You're gonna turn down free rent
Free
Oh,
rent.
and an e-girl? But
okay,
that's
okay.
why I
What
have
you popped out
that's
with
why I
that?
have
Yeah,
that's why I have so much respect for the guy now.
yeah,
The fact that he was like, no, and just shut it down immediately.
yeah.
That
He-
that's
Hey,
that's a Chad move right there.
hey.
to the point because like it got to the point where she was camping outside his house
Oh,
and
Yeah.
she she was ordering everything like off of like their spoof Amazon, like their version of the show.
Yeah.
And so things weren't getting there on time. It was like a cold night. So she's like, "Oh, well, I guess I could exercise and post videos of it." And so she makes sure like she gets her boob in the shot in the shots
Oh
and all
my
this
Yeah.
stuff.
gosh.
And she's like, "This is gonna get me all the views and all the money so I could buy more stuff so I could camp out better out here."
Oh
And I
my,
was like, "Oh my god," because she wasn't gonna let it down.
oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
And
She
he's
literally says
Dang.
like cleavage gets the clicks or something like that.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So
Oh,
I was like, "Oh man, that's shit." That episode brought me back.
it elevated.
You
It
know,
elevated
that
them.
meme where they show the guy like being resuscitated and it's like a rap video or whatever. They pull him up and then
Oh
everyone's
yeah.
like jumping and stuff. That's
Yeah,
why
I
I
know
felt
what you're
like
talking
after
about.
this episode, I was like, oh,
But
oh, I'm up, I'm up. I can do this.
oh my gosh. Oh
Yeah,
man.
Yeah.
because my concern with the show was that I thought they were just gonna like shoehorn every girl in, and then
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
they're gonna repeatedly be like, the main character has to convince all the other girls why they should all be together, and then
And then there'll be a
insert
best
another
girl.
girl, and then the cycle continues. But
But
damn,
Nah,
I was not expecting
they're
this.
yeah,
throwing you in for a loop.
he went full Chad mode and I was just like, hey, all right, I'm back.
We're
All right.
back on
I'm gonna
the
have to.
girlfriend
How
train.
many episodes are out right now?
4,
Five?
five.
5 so
Five?
far. Yeah, yeah. The
All
last
right,
one
because
was the
Okay.
fifth one.
I like quit watching episode 3 because I was just like, I can't with this guy. Freaking can't. But I don't
No,
know.
that's totally understandable, but
Yeah.
I think the tune will change once you
They
get to that
synced
fifth
it.
episode. Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
so far.
Uh,
So
So
girlfriend, doing pretty well so far. I'm looking forward to watching more. Didn't think I would say that, but I am.
yeah, I wasn't
we'll have to
expecting that either. Yeah.
follow the journey.
We'll see. We'll see where it
We'll see
goes.
if it holds. Yeah, we'll see if it
Yeah.
holds.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we will keep everyone updated on
We
girlfriend.
will. In case you don't want
Um,
to watch.
yeah. The only other thing I watched this week, I continued watching Sunny Boy, and it's still a trip. I
Yeah.
still don't know what's happening, but it's really good. I appreciate this anime a lot because of just like all the direction that it takes, because it hardly has any music. Like it's all just sort of ambiance and whatever noises are being made around these where these characters
Yeah.
are. And then it also kind of does a lot in developing the characters without even saying much. Like there's one character who maybe is an antagonist, we don't know, but he's so far just like a douchebag. Like I just don't like him, and he hardly
Yeah.
does anything. But
But
just
you
like every
don't like
time,
him?
but every time he's on screen, he's just like I just don't like this guy's vibes, and
He's
it's
got a
not just
punchable
me.
face.
No, see, he's kind of
No.
handsome too, which makes it worse. like, like this guy's pretty, and I'm just like, no, I don't like you. You are scheming something. I know it. I
Ah,
know it in
okay,
my
okay.
heart that you are scheming something. And we kind of learned a little bit
Okay.
about that in the last episode of the air. I think it was episode 3. But it's such a minimalist anime, I feel. Like the dialogue is
Yeah.
pretty bare bones. Even the art style is pretty bare bones. Like we don't really know much about the characters, even like their powers, which is like the main focus of the story, and also the worlds that they keep getting teleported to is just not really that focused on. And it's like I don't know what's going on. I don't just but I'm enjoying everything that's happening so far. And the characters are pretty good too, except for that one guy. He has like a star on his face too, so like he looks a little bit cooler too because he has like a star birthmark.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
And then I'm just like, God, just don't like this guy.
Maybe they're gonna do like a 180 and it's gonna turn out that he's actually like the best guy.
It could
You
be.
could.
It could be. But just so far I'm just not liking the dude's
Just like,
vibes.
I hate this dude.
but I'm enjoying it so far just because it's really weird and different. So if anybody's watching, I would recommend that one for sure at the moment, just to continue watching it. I know I'm definitely gonna keep watching it. So that's my little synopsis on the story. I
What's
just
it
want to
on?
talk about it. Hulu.
Hulu. Okay.
It's on Hulu. So if you have Hulu, I think it might be on something else, but I found it on Hulu. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's just an anime that like when I watch it, I'm like, I just need to talk about this real quick. Just need to get it out of my
Yeah.
system.
Yeah.
It's just so weird
I have to check it out.
for
All right.
sure.
Cool.
So that's basically what we've been watching. All right. We don't really have that much news this week.
No, we
We
don't.
only have one thing. It's kind of a slow week, but that's fine.
Yep.
We're gonna have those. And Jujutsu Kaisen just released. Is it like it's a trailer, right? Like a little
So
short
now it's an
trailer?
actual trailer.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
an
So
actual
what
Yeah.
we had
trailer.
before, it was like the previous trailer was more just like manga panels, right?
Right.
With like
Yeah.
some of the voices and
Yeah.
stuff, but now we actually have some like animation. We actually have is it Utah's voice?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I don't know, are we watching it? I don't know if we're watching
I
it.
think yeah, let's watch it real
Let's
quick.
watch. Oh.
Yeah.
So
It's not very long. It's like
it's
what?
only like 30 seconds, I believe.
Yeah.
Northald really
Yeah.
related to
To
Utah.
these
Utah's.
30
Yeah.
seconds.
During these 30 seconds, he
Yeah.
was like, man.
Just how he
All right.
feel. I could tell how he
Producer
feels
San.
just by the look on his face. So
All right,
I'm just like,
we
damn.
all Gucci. We all ready to watch this?
We all
Yeah.
Gucci.
All right, let's watch it. Gonna raise the volume a bit.
Ooh,
The ring is.
the ring.
Yeah.
Oh
Just
my
look at
gosh, look
that
at
face.
his eye bags.
All right,
Christmas
Man,
Eve.
looks
See?
good. Mappa's still killing it. Those poor animators.
here we go.
Yeah. Oh my god,
Dang.
All
yo.
right.
You know what? I relate to. I have genetic bags. It sucks.
Okay, so what are you guys thinking about it? Since
So
I mentioned last week, I have not been watching it.
okay. S-
Oh wait. Oh yeah. There
So
we go.
yeah,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
far, like just like basic transition of it, it's it's a lot cleaner than what like the actual show had. Even like the details and his eyes and stuff.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, just in comparison for because I know the show was smooth and stuff, but
Yeah.
it just seems like there's more details per frame in this.
Yeah. Yeah. I like
Because
it.
yeah, I like it. I can't wait.
Sorry.
I'm
What
hyped.
were you gonna say? Keep going. Keep
Oh,
going.
oh no, I was gonna say like an animation trick that they kind of did with the show was they had the characters in frame, right? But they
Mhm.
would just move the background just around just to
Mm.
make it look like it was more
Uh.
active. But
Yeah.
like with this, like even as like a quick little trailer, they showed like a full 360 and all
Mm,
this stuff and different transitions and then like the details on the characters' faces. So hopefully like it slaps and it's one to one with the manga like the show has been. So
yeah. So it's gonna be a really good. It's gonna be a really good movie. I'm
yeah.
excited for it. I know I don't look like it. I'm just really tired right now. I'm
You
feeling
looking
like
like
Utah.
You're relating to
I'm
this guy
feeling
right
like
here.
I am.
Okay,
But
so is this guy
yeah.
like the the lazy, tired guy that's secretly OP? Is that
No.
this character?
Not
So
lazy.
yeah, he's not lazy. The reason why he's like that
Wait,
is
are you gonna tell him?
it
Or is this
well,
something I
It's
should find out
well,
on my
okay.
own?
Well, actually, maybe
I just
Well,
asked
I
a
feel
simple
like Cloud is
question that
really
was
good.
yes or no.
okay,
Cloud
okay,
is really
Cloud,
good
Cloud,
at.
give it to me.
What do
Give
you
me
think? What do you think it is? Just based on what you saw, like where do you think the story is
Okay.
going?
I don't have much on. All I have is this ring and
okay.
this girl.
Uh-huh.
I have to assume this is like a childhood friend or maybe even a sister that died, left him this ring. He probably has powers that have something to do with his ring, and
Okay.
I would assume he's OP. That just from what I have
Keep
on
going a
these
little bit
three spells.
Yeah, keep going a little bit.
when it zooms out.
Oh, okay. So he has a blade now or something. It looks like one of those the bamboo swords. I can't tell for sure.
I think it's a
Yeah,
real sword.
it's a blade. It's a sword. Yeah.
Okay, it's a sword. Okay. It looks a little thick.
Yeah.
He's clouded.
And then
He's
he's
surrounded.
clouded.
So what's your
So
guess? So far you're hitting it.
You were hitting it pretty closely, yeah.
Yeah.
okay. Shoot, let me see. Clouds. What? It's my namesake, so I gotta
I
come up
mean,
with something.
if you don't know, I feel like you don't know
I'm
much
trying to
about.
make an educated guess. So I do want to give it a shot. There's clouds.
And they're black clouds. They're
And they're
not
They're
white
black
black
clouds.
clouds. Yeah,
clouds,
they're black
and
clouds too.
he tired. He's so tired.
And he's so tired. I mean, it just kind of feels really moody to me. I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of lost for the clouds right now. I'm assuming
Mhm.
these clouds have something to do with like the I would assume they have something to do with his sister childhood friend thing.
Okay.
All
Um
right.
maybe he accidentally like killed her with these clouds accidentally or something. I don't know. That's my guess.
Mm.
Okay. All right. It's good guesses. Good guesses.
Pretty good guesses, yeah. We're not gonna confirm nor deny. Um, you just need to read
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
watch the show.
Yeah, and I feel like this character would be like the I want to do my best for X person and I want to avenge them. Not necessarily avenge them, but I want to make sure that whatever happened to her doesn't happen to anybody else type thing.
Mm, mm.
But but that's my guess.
I will say the cool thing about this movie is going to be that like in Jujutsu Kaisen you don't ever see him. Like he's referenced a lot. Like the characters talk a lot about him, and I think we can confirm that he's a strong character, right?
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
I feel like that's not really a spoiler.
I
Yeah,
mean,
and it's obvious, right?
he has
He
an
has his
OP
whole. He's
vibe.
gonna get his own movie.
He's
Like,
yeah.
he's an important character. And so yeah, throughout the entire like in Jujutsu Kaisen, they reference him a lot, and they'll always be like, "Where's Yuta? Where's Okotsu?" and stuff. And it's like, "Oh, why isn't he here?" Right?
Yeah.
And like yeah, so he is like a very very strong character. But for like a really special reason, and so that's what this movie is gonna go into.
Oh,
And
is
I
this
mean,
Cloud actually his sister friend that's helping him? Kind of like Gara, where he has a sand, but if
I don't know,
this
man.
is like
I ain't
the
gonna confirm.
I can't say anything, man.
I ain't
all
gonna
right.
say anything.
All
All right.
right, that's my guess. Producer
All right,
saying
we all
stop
know what
sharing
we're
my
doing on
screen.
Christmas.
Yep.
We ain't opening presents with family. We going to the
Nope,
movies.
we're going straight to the
We're
movies.
going straight to the movie.
Yeah. The other thing
Uh,
is manga kicked back up again because
oh
the
yes.
mangaka was on
Oh
hike.
yeah, yeah,
So good thing they gave him a break. Because the whole what was it, Berserk, that the manga just passed away from
yeah,
working on
yeah.
It
stuff too much.
was. Yeah, he did.
So
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure because like he took like a 1 week break or like 2 week break, and you could see it like in one of the chapters. Like it was
Mm-hmm.
incomplete. Like there
Mm-hmm.
was frames in the chapter that weren't done. They were just like sketches. And
Yeah.
so I'm pretty sure that that event triggered it, and they were just like, "All right, you can take like a month off. Don't worry." about it."
Well, they
So,
made it sound like he was forced to take a break because
I'm
I don't
pretty
think
sure.
he wanted to, but they were like, "Bro, you're sick. Like, take a
Yeah,
break."
because yeah, well, the art started to go down and stuff.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah,
It did. It was very like sketched. And right now it's like in a really intense part. The manga's at like a very intense part, and so
yeah.
Oh, so it might need
that
that
extra time
good quality art.
needs a
Yeah.
little bit of good
No, it's
quality.
always
Yeah.
good
It's still good though. Yeah.
when the authors take a break, and they should take a break. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
there's
they
no
should.
reason to work yourself so hard. I mean, if the fan
No.
base is understanding enough, I think they'll accept
Yeah,
like
for
a
sure.
break.
Yeah, definitely.
But respect the manga authors and their decisions to take breaks.
No,
We
I'm gonna
need them
go
to.
harass them on Twitter. No,
You're
I'm
gonna
just
harass them
kidding.
on Twitter. Oh
Oh
God, well
No. No, I'm
that's
just
a
kidding.
whole other
Don't do
thing.
that. Don't do that.
Don't do that. We do not
Um,
condone
we
harassment
do
here.
not condone that.
All
Yeah.
right.
All right. Okay, so I'm gonna talk a little bit about my mangas from last week. Surprisingly enough, I did not really keep reading plus size stuff.
oh,
I think
What?
I just got.
That was the
I
best one
know
of the
that was the
three.
best
yeah.
one. I know, but I didn't like. I don't know. I'll probably keep reading it. Like I will read it, but this is something super easy to pick up and like put down. Like you're just kind of like, oh, I want to laugh right now. So then you'll like read a chapter and you giggle, right?
Mm,
And so, but it wasn't like, it was fine. So I read a couple chapters, definitely put it down. I'll probably finish it every now and then. I love showing these things to my partner because like he's not really a big manga reader. So whenever I show him like some of these panels, he's like really shocked and stuff. And so I like doing that, just showing them to him and freaking him out. And then I still haven't read Sweetness and Lightning yet, so that'll probably do that. And that is because I started reading this one, Something's Wrong with Us. And I think I talked a little bit about it last week.
Yeah.
Do either of you remember?
Yeah.
yeah,
Uh,
you
Yeah.
mentioned some things. Yeah.
they both a
So
little
pretty
messed
much
up.
they're both really messed up. So like and it's supposed to be kind of like a romance, but kind of like a mystery story. Honestly, it's trash. Like it's not, and
Okay.
I'll give my rating at the end. But what I will say, so pretty much, all right, hold on, let me backtrack because I'm going all over the place. The story revolves around this girl, and it's like food based. So the guy's like the heir to like a sweets shop. Oh my god, I'm drawing a blank. What are Japanese traditional sweets called?
I don't
Wagashi,
know.
Okay.
wagashi. Yeah,
Wagashi?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So he's like the heir to a wagashi shop, and when she was little, they like grew up together. And she was the daughter of like one of the head chefs there, but she was like a live-in. Um, the chef was like a live-in chef, right? So her mom got framed for this guy's dad's murder,
Yeah. You mentioned that
so
last week.
the mom got sent to jail, and the little girl pretty much grew up in an orphanage by herself and stuff. And then so she ends up meeting this guy again, and then they like kind of face off in a wagashi contest, and he's really impressed with her, and out of nowhere he's just like, hey, let's get married. And
Yeah.
she's like, this is my chance to find
Dang.
out what happened to my mom. And so she says, all right, cool, let's get married. So throughout the entire story, like she's obviously trying to hide her secret identity because this guy still believes that her mom was the one that killed his dad. And as you go on, like just more things are like revealed, but it's so like cliche, and it's so just like predictable, and like it's definitely one of those that you read and you're just kind of like, what are you doing? Like, oh no, baby, what is you doing? Like it's just like,
Yeah.
why are you doing what you're doing? And like the characters are, this dude is hella abusive, all right? Like if anyone out there is reading this thinking that like this guy is like get
Oh,
some
him.
help, man, because
Okay.
like this guy is abusive AF. Not like physically, but like just this guy's messed up, she's messed up, but I could not put it down. So
Oh
I
my
read the.
god.
I know. I'm also a glutton for punishment. So I read the first volume, and then I bought the second volume on my Kindle, and then
You
I
sound so
finished.
ashamed
Oh.
saying
I'm
that.
so
I
ashamed,
bought the
y'all.
second one.
I
So
finished the
what?
second volume, and my
Wait, you
Kindle,
did?
there's a little button
Oh.
that says buy next volume. So then I got the next volume.
Oh
Oh my
Then
man.
I got the
god.
next volume. So I'm caught up on the story.
So
So I read the
okay.
six
Okay.
volumes.
So you're caught
Um
up to what's released, but it's not done yet, right?
it's not done. Yeah. How do you
Okay.
know?
No, I'm asking. I'm asking.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh no. I was like, oh my gosh, did you read this too and not
Yeah.
tell me? Um, yeah. So I caught up to I think volume 6, and volume 7 doesn't get released until next year. But I was like, I'm not gonna pre-order this thing. I'm not. So I didn't. I
Oh my.
did not. But if I end up, like I might try to just find it online on some shady website or something.
Oh.
Not that I
Oh
condone
man.
that. I don't condone that. Don't do
Support
that.
your local bookstore,
Support your
kids.
local
Yeah.
bookstores and support manga authors. Um, but
Yeah.
yeah, so it got me. It got me, man. And funny
So
enough, my
what
partner
aspects
started reading
about
it.
it got
Got
you?
me. So I think it's because like they leave every single volume off on a cliff note. And like I think I've told
Mm,
both of you this. I'm kind of a sucker for like disaster porn. So and for those
yeah.
who don't know,
Yeah.
disaster porn is when you're reading a story that's like just it's bad and you just kind of want to see how bad it's going to get. And so yeah, like every volume ends with it's like on a cliffhanger where it's like, oh, what's gonna happen, or like, oh, the mom like trashed her wagashi that she was gonna give to this really famous family, and now the family doesn't want anything to do with them, and so you're just like, what's
Oh
gonna
my god.
happen?
No.
And like I think the thing about this one, like let me just show you all this panel, like they know how to get you, and I will say that like the art is really nice. So like it's aesthetically pleasing, like the characters are well drawn, like it's attractive. Um and I mean the like I said, the writing is predictable. It's weird because it's like it's regular. Like there's nothing special about it, but it's like junk food. It's like it's gonna be good. It's gonna give you a little bit of a rush. So you're
Yeah.
just like, I'll
So
play it safe.
like a soap opera, right?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
literally just a soap opera. But like, so this one, it starts with this panel where the guy's like, he like beat her apparently,
Yeah, it looked
and
like
Oh,
it.
like,
oh my
right,
gosh.
yeah,
He's
and
got
she's
that
just,
huge Arthur hand.
and she's like, am I being punished? This is
Oh
the
my.
man I lied to, and it ends like it ends with pretty much like this is specific scene,
Her
and so
getting beat.
Oh my
yes,
god.
so you're just kind of like, I want to know why she got beat. So you just keep reading.
Oh,
And
so
then
they
at
don't
the
tell
end,
you.
they don't tell you. And so they leave everything on like a cliff note. And like this one ended with like him holding her and she's like all beat up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's
Oh,
not good, y'all. It's not. But
is
But you can't put
but
it down.
I can't put it down. And I read it all. So I'm gonna give it 3 tacos out of 5 on our official Otaco rating scale. And I'm gonna say 3 because it's enjoyable. Like if you like just trash food, like soap opera stories, I think you'll get some enjoyment out of it. But it's not amazing. Like I wouldn't recommend it. But if you like come across it, yeah, read it. It's fun. Or it's not fun, but it's
well.
Yeah. I'm like, that sounds
it's
funny.
good.
Oh, okay. Nice. There's
Okay.
something you need to talk about with us?
Yeah.
Hit
Something's
us
wrong
up
with
in the
me.
hit us up in the DMs later. We'll call the police
Talk
if we
about
need
it
to.
later. No.
All right.
But
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
so that was that. That was my update. I'll give you all my update on this next week and then on the other one
Uh,
as well.
well, I don't know how it's gonna top that trash, but we'll see. We will see. Okay.
We will.
we
Alright. So
have a new segment, I believe.
Yep.
We kind of
So
just threw this together. You want to talk about it a little bit, Norethald?
yeah, so we had some ideas that we might be doing. We might do like a side video during the week or something like that, just depending on how everyone's schedules are going. So we were thinking of doing different things, like maybe like a 3x3 and then going through like what we put on our 3x3, reviewing some Reddits, even like doing a competitive bracket for best boy, best girl. So we're gonna try to do a little live one right now of best
I'm
girl.
excited.
So uh Cloud and I, we gave producer Sen a few of our best girls. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna go through. I know Conchitas hasn't seen all of them from where these are from.
No, but I'm gonna be objective.
Yeah. You're gonna
Okay.
you're gonna
I'm gonna
be
be the judge.
yeah, you're gonna be our judge.
Yeah.
All right.
So
So it's
we're essentially just gonna see who is best girl from the two that producer San chose. Um, and yeah,
This
just like we
is
said, we're gonna have
waifu
Conchita decide.
wars. That's what we were calling it,
All right.
right?
We're
This
all
is
right. Yeah,
waifu
we'll have
wars.
it
We
be the
gotta get like
waifu
a
wars
we have to get like a
segment. Yeah, we need
graphic
we need a little graphic. We just thought
and
of
like
this
a
like
deep
10 minutes
voice.
ago. So
Yeah, we need like a deep voice, like saying like waifu wars. Fight. All right,
all
let's
right,
go.
producer Sam, throw them up. Okay.
oh
Oh, okay.
okay, all right.
Oh.
Oh, this one's
Whew. All right, Northall, you can start because I think you're gonna need it.
oh god.
Mhm.
Okay, all right. So here we got
Mhm.
Morioka uh from a show called MMO Junkie. And so this girl, biggest chat ever,
All right.
she got tired of working and being stuck in that like daily life of working all the time. And she's like, you know what? I'll play some video games. Started playing MMOs, got hooked, made enough money, put aside to take a year off of work just to play games.
Damn.
Damn.
That's kind
So
of
that
all
that
right. I
that
see that. I see that.
that's some big dick energy to put some money aside, be able to do that. And she I'd say she's best girl because they try to get her out of her shell and stuff. And there she's made up because like for a while she was looking kind of busted.
Yeah,
And
Just
so
like
I looked her up, and I'm like, yeah, this is not what the picture shows.
yeah, that's towards the end of the show where she actually meets someone online, and they they have a more of like a better connection because it's more communication and stuff. And so you know that's why I gotta say she's best girl.
Okay.
okay. All right,
Okay.
all right. I like the BDE of this moment.
Yeah.
All right, so Cloud, now we're coming up with someone I recognize very, very well. So
Yeah, this is my Sakurajima from Bunny Girl Senpai. And I mean, first of all, let's look at this photo that we have up here. She's in a bunny suit, which does appear in the anime, by the way. It's not clickbait. To be fair, it only shows up like twice, but for very good reasons.
mhm, mhm.
And what can I say? This girl will step on you, as I'm sure we all want. And she literally steps on one of the main character in the show. So you know she'll do it. It's
Yeah.
factually evidently there. Not only that. she is a strong character in her own right. She don't need no man. She was an actress. She had her own movies. And then she's like, no, I don't want to do this because I'm getting exploited. So then she leaves her acting career and then straight up tells her mama to go F herself when she tried to get her back. Well, I mean, do I need to say more? And the MC is like, has all these other girls around him. Very good girls, by the way. They could also be considered best girl in their own right. But she's like, I don't need to worry about my man. I know he's gonna be coming home to me at the end of every day, so I can step on him.
Damn.
So, so that is why I think Mai is best girl in this instance.
Oh man.
Ooh.
All right, thank you both for your arguments.
Uh-huh.
Now I must
So
make a
now you have
choice.
to deliberate and see
Now,
which one.
now think about it.
You want to keep going,
She,
Norethall? I think you need it.
Oh my god.
Would
Well,
you like a
okay.
What's your
rebuttal?
rebuttal? Yeah.
This is hard. I don't want to hurt anyone's
Uh
feelings.
you won't, because this one, producer said you gave me the jab. Uh, so it's tough because it's slice of life. So it's pretty realistic. 30. She's 30 years old. She, you know, hits around that age group. Has her life together, living on her own.
I
I
mean,
don't.
yeah, but Mai has those same qualities as
I
well.
know. I can't. It's so hard
Oh,
because
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Northall.
it's
Well,
okay.
looks
I
like
I think
understand.
for
Conchitas
this
has
I
made her
week,
understand.
decision.
I
you know,
understand.
I will
I
need
get it.
to watch this MMO anime to really have a personal connection. I think that's what it is. Ah, I'm sorry, but this week I gotta go with the cloud. I gotta
Oh
go with the
my
cloud.
god.
I love Bunny Girl Senpai. She's the best.
And I mean, come on, my is just so good.
You love her too, don't you, Northall?
No. What?
Oh, okay.
No.
Oh, oh.
God, I'm trying to remember Bunny Girl Senpai characters.
There was
Uh,
there was the scientist girl, there was the
There
blonde
was
girl, there was the country girl.
technically the little sister, but that was more of a parody.
uh,
Yeah.
no.
nah, no thanks. I'll take a pass. I would rather go for the scientist girl or what's her name?
Scientist girl is pretty top
T-
tier.
Tomoe Koga. He teases her about her butt.
All right, next time you guys will have more time to prepare.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this was just
Maybe
Yeah,
kind
I
of
can
on the
even battle
fly.
out. I can battle it out as well.
Yeah,
yeah.
you can choose your own best girl and
And so,
or boy, whichever one. We'll argue both.
whichever one.
It's just so hard. She just relates. Not to me, but to my partner.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was fun. So we'll do some more of that.
Yeah.
All
Some
right,
more of that
chill.
in the future.
I was wondering which character I was gonna get, and I'm kind of
Oh, so you just
glad.
gave him options and
Hmm.
then he just picked
Yep.
them right now?
He picked them randomly,
Yeah.
so we really didn't
Oh,
have any time to prepare.
you had no time to prepare.
Yeah,
That's kind
it
of
was
fun
just gonna
too,
be
though. I
random.
feel like, with the best girl, you have to be ready to throw down. Like,
No, for sure,
Yeah.
for
you
sure.
shouldn't need brainstorming time. Like,
Yeah, I
but
think
I
if
don't
they're
know.
really a best girl, you can. They kind of speak for
Uh,
themselves, right?
yeah.
They
I
do,
also felt like
yeah,
I
they
had
kind of
the
do.
advantage in the photo. I mean, she's in a bunny girl suit. Like,
In a bunny girl suit.
how you gonna
She's
top
great.
that? And
But
it's
that's
funny,
2 episodes. 2 episodes.
but it at
She's a
least
cute.
shows up.
Yeah,
She cute
okay.
though. She's
At the
so
very
cute.
least, it shows up. But we're gonna just take a pause from there. Now that we've decided who's best girl, You know, it's funny. When I went to Anime Expo, there was like an otaku debate like event, and people would just come in and they would the like M or whoever was hosting the event would give people or teams of people little topics to essentially debate on.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember one of them was like, you know, the ahegao sweatshirts or like
Oh
sweaters.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
The one of them was just like, if your girl, all right, here's your girl got you an ahegao sweatshirt, and then one of the teams like, will you leave her or will you marry her? And those were like the two that had to debate it out, like whether you decide to leave her or you marry her. Um, I voted for the guy who said that they would marry the girl. Not because I like ahegao, I think those are disgusting, but because
Oh,
they made genuine good
Good
arguments for
points.
why. Yeah, and I'm just like, I can't argue against these guys. They make valid. Also, the other team kind of sucked. They had to resort to like, also, if she got you that, it doesn't look like it fits you, bro. So like, she clearly doesn't know your size. So it came
Oh,
down to that
oh,
too, and I'm just like, oh, it's messed up.
oh man,
No,
it's weak.
so maybe we'll have something like that.
I'm just laughing because
An otaku debate.
we have a comment in the chat that said, "I like how the views went from 9 to 11 during the best girl session." Hey,
It's we gotta cater to
we gotta
the
cater to
generous.
the yeah.
Generous. That's what we gotta do.
All right, y'all. Well, I
But
think that's it for today.
I think that's it.
yep.
We do not have any more to talk about.
Yeah, it was a
I
bit
mean,
of
I'm
a
sure we could
slower
just talk
episode
about
today, but
anything random, but yeah,
yeah,
definitely a slow episode for today. But I
it
like
was a
what we
chill week.
got for sure, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I do too. What are y'all
What are we
watching next week? Yeah.
gonna probably keep watching Girlfriend,
Yep.
unfortunately.
I think I'm gonna do a lot more reading this week as well, and then I'm going backpacking.
Oh, okay.
So we might have to record on a different day, but we can talk about that. We can talk
Yeah,
about
we could
that
talk
later.
about that some other time.
But I got my little Kindle. My friend gave me a Kindle. They're amazing, and you can actually read manga on them. Not like all
Oh.
stuff, but so I'm gonna be downloading a bunch of that, and then probably whenever we're out in the forest, I'll just be reading a bunch of it. So I'm
Okay.
looking forward to that. I got quintessential quintuplets in there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, all right.
All
So
Cool,
right.
cool.
we'll see. I
We
already
get
know
that.
who wins, but I
Oh,
want
do
to get
you?
Oh.
invested in the story.
Okay.
All
That
right. All
can be
right.
its own waifu
That could be its
wars.
own, yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
seriously. What about you two? What
Uh.
are you
Probably
watching?
just gonna read. Actually, now that you
Yeah.
mention it, I might read that Look Back one shot
Oh
by the
yeah.
Chainsaw Man author, and I might read Fire
Yeah.
Punch because you got me with that hook. That hook about an
The hook
immortal man constantly on
on
fire.
fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I might
I
read
hope
that.
that's what it was. I'm pretty sure that's what it was
Northall,
about.
what you gonna watch?
I'm gonna keep up with the or try to catch up with its dots and deities.
Oh, you
So
didn't?
Oh, okay.
yeah,
I didn't watch this week's episode. I'll probably watch
yeah.
that.
And what's it called? My next life as a villainess.
Oh, okay.
All routes lead to doom. So
Yeah, I heard that was pretty fun.
yeah.
All right.
That
Well,
sounds good. All right.
I think that's about all we have. Okay, so as always, we're gonna be pushing out these episodes on YouTube. So if you're not subscribed, go either now or tomorrow when you see this on YouTube and subscribe. Also leave a comment.
Yes.
Wait, we gotta make the commenters leave a comment. What are they gonna leave?
Oh, that's right. Waifu
Oh
Wars. Let's do Waifu Wars. Maybe give
no,
us.
no. Give us the best waifu.
Oh, okay.
What's the
Give us
Oh,
your
best
best
okay.
waifu?
Give
waifu.
us your best waifu and why.
Oh,
You gotta
Defend your
defend your
girl.
girl. Exactly. And maybe if we see some good waifus down there, we'll debate them as well. But that's about it. If you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe, click the button, ring
Smash
the
that
bell,
button.
smash that like button.
Do
Yeah, I
whatever
don't
you
know what else did they
can.
say. We don't have a
Share
sponsor, so we can't
it
shout out. Yeah,
if you have
share it on your social
friends.
medias.
Share it with all
And
your
if you know
friends.
any weebs out there that would be
Mhm.
interested in our content, by all means, share it.
Pass it along. Sharing is caring.
You know, another podcast account that follows us on Instagram commented on one of our posts, and they said that if we're talking about trash, we need to talk about domestic girlfriend. And I and
We
I said
will.
and I replied to him, be like, we stand domestic girlfriend, don't worry. Tag team Rui. So
Oh my gosh.
yeah, you know. So shout out to them. I think they are like a film and media podcast. Shoot, I
Oh,
wish I knew who they
cool.
were.
All right.
But
Well, we'll look it up next time.
Yeah.
yeah. All
All
right.
right, y'all.
Alright.
Well,
We'll
thanks
see y'all
so
later.
much for watching. Yeah, keep watching anime, keep eating tacos, and we'll see y'all next week. Bye.
Alright. Peace.
Bye.